How to get high ticket clients without running any ads. So ads can work. I'm not saying they can't. Like, believe me, I should know more than anyone, or more than most people at least. Ads can definitely work if you do it right. But for high ticket offers in 2026, organic is just easier, and here's why. But first of all, let me just show you my results real quick. Here's some like credibility to back up what I'm saying. Here's one of my channels with 5.6 million views. 500,000, blah, 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 2 million views, TikTok almost. And here's a video I made for one of my clients that only got like 2.5K, but he made 100,000, sorry, not 100,000. He made $10,000 from it, plus like $500 from like other smaller ticket things. But still, this is like the only screenshot I have. This is why I'm like overusing this example a lot. But generally speaking, every time they can have videos that only do like 3K views and get like 10K plus per month consistently. Like this guy here makes like 50K a month and his videos only get like even less than this sometimes. This is a low point in his channel, but regardless, let's go on to the reasons why organic is just better. Reason 1, ads cost money to test, and a lot of it. You need a high ROAS or return on ad spend to actually break even. And the ad market today keeps getting more and more competitive. Like 5 years ago, it would have been way easier to get into ads. But right now, literally everyone is just using AI ads. Just AI optimized, everything is just like perfect. All the guys are like super competitive in it. I'm not saying organic isn't the same, but I'm here to help you with that in just a minute. But yeah, ads are just really hard nowadays. And you need like thousands of dollars just to start pretty much. And now, reason 2. Let me ask you a question. Do you even watch ads? Like, just answer that honestly. Like, do you actually buy from ads, I should say? Not just do you watch ads. Do you actually buy from ads? That's the more important question. Maybe you do. I could be wrong. But most likely, if you're watching this, you might not be the type of person that buys from ads. But a better question is your target audience, the people that are most likely to buy your type of content, are those people going to be buying from an ad? But yeah, regardless, those are the reasons. So where do high ticket buyers actually go? That's the most important question. When you want to ask what your target audience is, you're asking where do they come from? And the biggest answer is that they search. They search for solutions to their answer. More ideally, you would probably get high ticket clients from people just networking. Like your clients spread word of mouth to their friends who network and that's how networking works. That's literally how networking works at a high level. You build a portfolio, you build results behind what you're actually talking about, and those high level people just talk about you and you get clients that way. But if you're not there yet, you need to start on content but more than likely they just search. First of all, they might search on search engines like Google or Brave or DuckDuckGo, or more likely today, they literally search on AI like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, or Grok as well, I should have added. But yeah, AI today is just unbeatable. Everyone just searches their problems there. And lastly, they might find their solutions on social media like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Now, how do you optimize for getting searched? Among all 3 of these, the answer is the same for all 3, and that is to post on social media. I can't tell you how important social media is today, literally because AI feeds onto search engines and social media. Search engines usually come up with social media results, so everything just points back to social media. Literally, I made a pretty big channel back in my day. I sound like a grandpa. But anyway, I made a pretty big channel on a very specific niche, and I became one of the biggest in that niche. I'm not going to say the niche because that will actually reveal me. It will expose me. But actually, it doesn't matter. It's pen spinning. It's very, very niche. But now if you search on AI, like where the best platform is to learn pen spinning, whatever, something like that, it will show you my channel. It will show you literally the monopoly I've built on social media. And I only posted on YouTube back then. So just imagine with all 3. But yeah. Let's start with TikTok. TikTok is the easiest to start. So I've worked with a lot of people and I usually start them on TikTok just because it just gets views. It's the easiest to get views no matter who you are. You literally always get views on TikTok unless you're like shadow banned or something. This has happened a few times. You're shadow banned for either one, your content is just not good enough and TikTok realized that. So it's just like it kind of shadow banned you because it sees you as spamming a little bit. Or two, you have like a link or something in your bio, and if that happens, sometimes TikTok, like it's just trust. Your account needs trust. It's kind of like the same as warming up an ad account if you're familiar with ads. But yeah, you literally always get like 300 views per TikTok. Let's go to Instagram. People buy from people. That's why it works. Not ads, not bots. They buy from someone they actually trust, like a friend. Yeah, they buy from a friend basically. And that's why Instagram actually works for high ticket, believe it or not. They're not all brain dead on TikTok and Instagram. A little bit more so than TikTok than Instagram, but Instagram is the most real platform there is. Hence why they're called Reels, likely. But yeah, now let's go to YouTube. This is the best search engine for videos. Yeah, for video solutions to a problem. If someone's Googling their problem, there's a high chance they'll end up on YouTube. So be the answer on YouTube. That's just the most simple thing I can say. Literally, YouTube is the OG. It's the king. It's back in the day, YouTube literally was just unbeatable. Now it's not as much because everyone on YouTube is trying to make money nowadays. So you really need to be real on YouTube to stand out. That's kind of what I'm teaching in my videos. So now let's address the elephant in the room and AI. This is the newest search engine, definitely in the last couple years by far. But to rank here, you need a website or a strong social presence on social media. The stronger your presence is, the more AI trusts your content and recommends you as the solution. So here's a basic funnel. When you post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it basically all goes onto search engines. I could have put more, but I just put Google for this example. And yeah, you basically pop up in search results. Now, there's a whole AI search optimization thing, which is a little bit different than just pure Google search optimization, but this just kind of simplifies it. Basically, Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT now take from the search engines, which usually take from the social media. And also, AI also takes directly from social media sometimes as well. More likely YouTube. Not as much for Instagram and TikTok directly. But now you know where. Here's how often you should post for each platform. Starting with TikTok. So on TikTok, start at 1 to 3 a day, because if you post too much too soon with weak content, TikTok will shadow ban you, and your views will likely drop to 0. This has happened a lot to me, and it's really annoying when it does. But if this happens, just wait it out and try again in a few days. That's basically it. And if this happens, your content might be bad, or it might be that you're posting too broad of content and not consistently enough. If you post every couple days, this is definitely bound to happen. But yeah, once your account has trust and your content is genuinely good, then ramp it up to 6+ times a day. Now here's a small little graph that basically shows the 4 levels of TikTok views and where they plateau at. Every content starts at 300 views per TikTok. If you're not getting this, you are probably shadow banned because you'd be getting 0 or more, which that means your content is actually good, and we'll move to there next. So 1K is basically given to like content that's pretty average among TikTok standards, I think, nothing crazy. Now 5K is just above average, I would say. It's like a decent channel, either with decent backing or like posting super consistently or whatever. And then 10K plus, this is where virality happens. Literally anything at or after 10K can just hit 1 million views overnight. It's kind of crazy how this works. But once you hit that 10K mark, you're pretty golden from what I've seen. So yeah, every TikTok starts at around 300 views. Better than average, or I'd say about average to be honest. It jumps to 1K, and then 5K, and then 10K plus, which is viral. Hit 10K naturally, and it can go to 1 million overnight, like I just explained. So that's TikTok. Now YouTube is a bit simpler. Literally just 1 to 3 times a week. Literally that's it. More than that, then each video performs worse because the videos are basically borrowing views from the previous videos and the ones around them. And less than that, it's just not enough to grow fast enough, to be honest. You could post less than that if your content is really high quality and viral, kind of like Mr. Beast. I think he only posts 1 every 2 weeks. But if you're doing the kind of content that I'm saying here to get actual money, then you need to post a little more than that. Not too much more, but yeah. And now Instagram, simple, straightforward, just 1 reel a day, nothing too much. Make sure you have carousels as well. I've seen that Instagrams that don't have any carousels kind of get a little shadow banned, or just their views don't really blow up as much, just from what I've seen. But yeah, post more and your views will get split between them, similar to YouTube. And if you post less, then it's just not enough volume. Simple as that. Now, so across every platform, the posting frequency is different, but the principle is the same. Post consistently, and where your buyer is already looking for. Just let them find you. Don't go like just let them find you. It's a lot better than chasing for the viewer. The ideal solution, like I said again, is a portfolio where you literally just network with high individual people, because your content is that good, or sorry, your service is that good that your clients literally find you more clients. This has happened to me quite a bit, and it's really nice when it does. But there is a cap to that. There's only so many times that people can just network and you get clients. And it really depends on what your service is, to be honest. This doesn't really work for individual services or business to customer type things as well, but whatever. Now, if you want to know how to make your content hyper targeted to your specific audience, check out my other videos on that, or feel free to message me for free on my personal Instagram at Tashie Lions. Now, this is my actual personal Instagram. It's not like a business account or anything, but full disclosure, I do have clients. I do have people to sell. So I'm not going to answer like any super complicated stuff or give you everyday things. That's like for my actual clients. And if you're interested in working with me, then also let me know. But if it's just a simple question, then feel free to just message me. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.